Hey guys, and welcome to today's video looking at long subtraction. So up on the board we have 4 problems. So first of all, let's write our first problem into an algorithm. So our first problem is 59 take away 42. So there we go, we have an algorithm making sure we've lined up our place value columns. Now long subtraction is just really simple. You take the top number, you take the bottom number away from the top number. So 9 take away 2 gives us 7. Next column, 5 take away 4 gives us 1. Now it's important to remember that the 5 is 50, represents 50, and the 4 represents 40, so it's saying 50 take away 40, which gives us an answer of 10. So making sure we still are understanding our place value numbers. Okay, so that was question number 1. Really straightforward. Question number 2 is just as straightforward, it's just a slightly bigger number. So we've got 169 take away 51. So we follow the exact same procedure. We start at the far right column, 9 take away 1, which is 8. We then move to the next column, 6 take away 5 is 1. And this 1 has nothing below it, so it's like saying we're taking away nothing. So we just write 1. So that is our pretty stock standard minusing or subtracting. However, we then have this problem where when the number on the top is bigger, and that is when we use a strategy called borrowing. So we're going to have a look at how we borrow. So first of all, with question number 3, 117 minus 86. Okay, so what we do is we start on the far right column like we have been. 7 take away 6. Oh yeah, that works. 1. We then move to the next column, 1 take away 8. Doesn't quite work. It's going to give us a negative number. We can't have a negative number just sitting in the middle of our equation. So what we have to do is what we call borrowing. So borrowing is when you borrow one of whatever the place value column to the left is, and then put it back on the column that you're working on. So in this case, it's 1. We cross out the 1, we make it 0, and the 1 we borrowed from that column, the 100, goes into the tens column. So we now have 11 take away 8, which is actually saying 110 take away 80. So 11 take away 8 is 3. And then 0, and there's nothing to take away, so it's going to be 0. We could write 0 down, but our actual answer would just be 31. Okay, there's no need to have the 0 in front of it because it is just a placeholder. Question number 4, and this one is where it gets a little bit more tricky. 224 minus 56. Okay, so this one is going to involve borrowing a couple of times. So first of all, 4 take away 6. Nope, the number on top is smaller than the number on the bottom, so it's not going to work. So we cross out our 2 and we make it a 1. And then the 1 we borrowed from there goes with the 4 to make 14. 14 take away 6, so I'm just going to rewrite that 1 for you guys. 14 take away 6 does indeed work. That gives us 8. Okay, so we cross out, so we've done that. We don't need to cross anything out, sorry. We move to the next column, 1 take away 5, because it's now a 1, not a 2. 1 take away 5 again doesn't work. So we cross out the 2 and make it a 1, and the 1 we borrowed goes there. We now have 11. 11 take away 5 is 6. 1 take away nothing is 0, and again, we can just write that as 68. So that is how we borrow in equations. Okay, now you could borrow infinitely. I'm just going to give you an example of what that would look like. Well, it's not actually infinitely, but you get an idea of how you can keep borrowing. Okay, so in the far right column, 1 take away 9 doesn't work. Cross out that 1, borrow over to there. 11 take away 9 is 2. We can't go 0 take away 9. So we borrow from this column and make it a 10. So you can borrow onto a 0. 10 take away 9 is 1. 0 take away 9 doesn't work. Cross out this 1, make it a 0. The 1 we borrowed goes to this, so we're just repeating. 10 take away 9 is 1. 0 take away nothing is 0. The answer is 112. So thank you for looking at our video about how to subtract with borrowing and non-borrowing.